Wheels away from Evander Kane, playing in his first season for the Canucks. Went to back-to-back Stanley Cup finals with the Oilers. McAvoy. Pastrnak catches. Looking for the bumper. Tapped up top. McAvoy, little screen. Geekie shoots. He scores!
They used the delay, but then they moved the puck up to Geekie wide. That got him in the end zone initially, and twice they try to go to the bumper, and that forces the way Vancouver wants to defend. They got to be cognizant of it. They defended well, but what does it do? It opens up the flanks. It opens up the elbow, and they set up Geekie for the one-timer.
Quickly down low. Sent up to Geekie. Lindholm walks out in front. Denied. Bruins pull it out of there. Can they break down the penalty kill? Saucered, fired, and a stop made by Lankinen on the one-time shot by Lindholm. A minute and a half remaining here in the first. Geekie with the game's only goal. Geekie swept it out in front. Jammed at, Lindholm sent it wide. Backdoor pass, didn't connect. 24 seconds left in the period. Lindholm knocked down along the near side. Ogren sent it out in front. They score! Max Sasson able to sneak one in short side. And the Canucks, with 14 seconds left in the first, have tied the game at 1.
Hard to believe this is a 1-1 hockey game right now. 13 seconds to go. Bruins got all kinds of bodies back. Lindholm trying to make a play right here. Gets knocked down. Bruins can't eat it. Nobody can manage to get it. Sasson gets open in the slot area, low slot on one side, catch and release before Swayman can really get set and handle it.
He was actually an injured reserve just as the trade was consummated, activated. As this puck is deflected out in front, Karlsson shoots, he scores. Linus Karlsson snuck down the slot and flipped it by Swayman, and the Canucks in front 2-1.
Relatively fresh ice, but the minute that puck gets by Swayman and his attempt to get back, I mean, it's a quick little simple play. He can't get in the passing lane. Nobody picks up Karlsson on the net drive. I mean, he's got a wide open net tap in.
Banked ahead to Pastrnak. Pastrnak across. Out in front, it's fired. Lincoln on the stop. Oh, Laura had a clean look. Bruins win it. Lindholm fires, and it's shrugged off by Lankinen. Peak shoots, deflected. Lankinen the save, rebound. Lankinen again. Oh, he's feeling it. Pastrnak took that aerial pass, dropped it up top. Lindholm fell down. Here's DeBrusk. He's going to race it on a breakaway. Cuts to the slot, shoots. Swayman the stop. Oh, the Bruins needed that badly. Zacha to the middle. And now here's Mittelstadt working against Myers. Mittelstadt pulls up into the slot. Zadorov. They score! He put it right on Pavel Zacha's tape. Fought through the stick check. Stuffed it home. Bruins 2, Canucks 2.
The Bruins defend well. Now Mittelstadt has the puck. Head up the whole way. Brings his check to him. He brings Tyler Myers to him. Puts on the brakes at the right time because he knows he has Zadorov coming late. The net drive by Zacha, who ends up being the goal scorer, allows that play to develop. Mittelstadt with the timing. Zadorov able to step to his right. Stays on his forehand side.
Kastelik. Janot. Blocked. Held in by Soderstrom. Kastelik centered. They score! From this group, and Tanner Janot sizzles one home. Bruins 3, Canucks 2.
The Bruins execute a 3-on-2, but the shot's going to be blocked. But Soderstrom puts the brakes on. No flybys. He tracks the puck. Even though he was turning in the opposite direction, he recognizes he can keep it in. And he makes a nice pass to Kastelik to keep the play alive in the offensive zone.
Sasson. Left in a cage, sent it out in front. Swayman, a great stop out in front. A point-blank opportunity by Ogren. Bruins 3, Canucks 2. Pastrnak rushes in, hits the brakes. Centered, and Lankinen almost got fooled. He Eyssimont crashes in. And now the Canucks put it back into the Bruins zone. A little room. Sasson up top. Hronek shoots. Blocked. Rebound. They score!
Something kind of like a broken play, but the Canucks stay with it. The one-timer, it's going to get partially blocked. Deflects high up in the air. Swayman can't track it. It's above his head. I think it was Vial that got a piece of it when he went down to block, and it just kind of pops up in the air. I'm just wondering how. Yeah, I'm wondering how if Pettersson got. Oh yeah, he gets a glove on that.
The call now is no goal due to the glove.
Yeah, I don't even know if that's a challengeable offense, Judd.
Play only for another couple of seconds. And then Camp pops out of the box. Puck sent across. Kastelik, a no-look pass.
The pass just in the skates for McAvoy.
Look out here. Canucks scoop it up. They score! Linus Karlsson. He goes top shelf under the bar. His second of the night ties the game at 3.
This game is unbelievable for Vancouver. I know they had the goal taken away, but it was the right call. But this puck just kind of bounces in no man's land, and it's a shot. I don't know if it ramps off the stick of McAvoy or not. Karlsson just, if his release just took it up that high, I couldn't tell from any of those replays. Probably have to ask Swayman. But that is crossbarring in.
Gets that stick back. Besser bothering McAvoy out in front. Swayman, a big stop on Sherwood. DeBrusk to the middle. Here it comes. They score! Liam Ogren deflected this one down and in. And the Canucks jump in front 4-3.
Yeah, quick discussion by the officials as to where the tip occurred in terms of high stick or not. We're going to look at it right off the face-off. DeBrusk comes out high. They create the 2-on-1. The Bruins have a breakdown in coverage in that man-on-man. When those break down and shots start coming to the net and you're not eliminating sticks in front of the net, those are mistakes that cost you. There's the drive. There's the redirect. Clearly a good goal.
Bruins create a turnover. They got a guy coming out of the box. It's McAvoy. Pass wouldn't land flat. McAvoy out in front. Turns. Shoots. And a bump off a check. Lohrei angles left. Shoots. Lincoln in the stop. The rebound chopped. Zacha looking for Peak. Lincoln in the stop. Chopped at by Usnadinov. That was close. Hampus Lindholm took a hit. Now Geekie. Lindholm shoots, deflected wide. Rebound. Peak. Shoots off the post. He scores! Peak.
Just a little snapshot with a little bit of traffic in front of the net. Lankinen can't pick it up, and it catches the iron to his left. And it comes off the post and catches the back part of the equipment of Lankinen and goes into the back of the net. Bruins get a nice break, but it was a nice entry with speed. They attack the net. Everybody's into the offense.
He's having a problem with Geekie, who steals. McAvoy walks in. Tucks. Lankinen the same rebound. Lankinen the stop on Geekie. Garland's got it. Look out here. Now Bouillon to the slot. Return feed. Swayman want to stop on that quick drive. He'll wheel his way toward the slot. Shoots. Swayman the stop. Here's Besser with some speed. Shoots. Swayman the stop. And now the Bruins a chance to win it. He'll gather some speed. Angles his way back to the middle. Shoots. Swayman with the left shoulder save. First career shootout attempt for Andrew Peak. He'll lug the mail over the line. To the right circle he goes. Shoots. Lankinen in the stop. Wasn't sure where it was. Had to spin around to grab it.
This time Peak comes in on his strong side, but he gets to the middle. Get the goaltender moving. Open up a hole. There was room. Kostadinov over the net. Peak not high enough.
Sherwood cuts in. Lost the puck. Swayman the stick save.
Well, Swayman certainly doing his job with the Bruins with the last shot.
It's on the stick of Mikey Eyssimont. He'll wheel his way through the middle. Shoots. Rankin in a stick save. He shut the 5-hole.
Eyssimont head up all the way. He's looking for his spot. He tries to go 5-hole.
Evander Kane. He'll chug his way in. Walks in. Shoots. Swayman beat him.
Low, high. Swayman again, perfectly positioned.
Liam Ogren will step on. He hit a goal during regulation. He'll cut to the slot. He scores! He's able to tuck it by Swayman, and now the Bruins need to score to extend it.
It's a pretty move. Pretty lateral, that move right there, coming across the blue line. Absolutely sells that shot. Swayman was going to try.
Geekie goes wide right. Settles. Shoots. Lincoln in the stop. And the Canucks come up with a victory tonight. They had to rally in the third period. And they have gone a perfect 4-0.